sets a screen and kicked by Embiid. Harris, no call, but then Embiid with the follow. And there's a lot of contact up there. Pascal now asks for a screen. He wants a switch, and he gets an open look and sticks it. And Pascal kind of feeling in rhythm, which is great. Maxey sends it back inside. Embiid with digging in. Flynn, Maxey, the open three on the outside, a 36% three-point shooter.
Just this year, but when we talk about the future in that two-man game.
Harris, lead pass now after the turnover. Thibault. And Philadelphia will grab the lead. Are 5 of 9 from the field, and the 76ers 6 of 14. Here's Pascal, backs in. Oh, what a great job by Siakam. 3:15 left here in this opening quarter. Waters finds Mihailuk on the take, and the thing about Mihailuk, okay, you missed the three. 9 points for Korkmaz. Here's Pascal Siakam with 5 of the clock. Step back, jumper, good. In rhythm. He's 5 of 7. He's got a dozen. Pascal, change of direction, driving left, good. He put Niang on an island and got to the bucket. And Trent Jr. clocked down. Gary looks around, puts up a shot. Oh, right on time. Chris Boucher denied, and Niang takes it. There's Reed with it, and the three is good. Table, Harris now gets it to Maxey in the corner. Thibault back over to Maxey. They'll work it, and Harris wants a screen. He'll use it, get the switch over Boucher. Malachi, and the three short. And Maxey loses the handle. Svi looks at it, sends it to Watanabe, puts it on the deck, and attacks. A great decision by Utah.
Oh, you'll love it. Even on the attack, he did a nice job of holding his position.
Side out of bounds. Embiid goes on the inside, lays it up and in. With 3:07 on the clock. In the second quarter, Curry frees up, using the Embiid screen, and the lead now grows. Knocks it down from Balla. Harris, and a whistle, and in the act of shooting. But we did mention that Siakam did pick up the foul, but there's also some confusion about changing the Boucher to lead as large as 8. Oh, Utah with the denial. Gary Trent Jr. scoops it, sends it to Pascal Spicy. P with a flush. Maxey, no place to go. Great job by the Raptors defensively, getting out to the shooter, and a tough one there as Thibault knocks it down. 10 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Curry up top, started by Mihailuk, freed up a little bit by the screen, and he knocks it down. In that first half, Flynn, Watanabe, Boucher, Gary Trent Jr., and Siakam. Boucher lets it fly, and the three rattles in. Boucher from Laval. Second double-double of the season for Chris. Embiid with a three.
Kind of knew that was coming, right?
Rebounded by Philadelphia. Harris wants a screen. He's attacking over the outstretched arm of his third, and that's what Siakam is saying. And Embiid, the and one. And
they're finding the paint. They are getting bumped, if you will, because they're scoring from there.
Entry pass down low. Here's Embiid. Nothing you can do there, and Pascal's got 3 fouls. Contact. Here comes Pascal. Gary Trent Jr. finds the open Watanabe. Splash!
He didn't have to look at Embiid, but again, kick out to the extra pass corner. It's great ball movement on the fly. 4
assists now for Gary Trent Jr. Embiid with the easy 2. 25 years of age, 143 career games in the league. Here's Pascal to DJ Wilson. I'll tell you what, I like his game. Step in, Pascal finds him, and a slam dunk. Siakam off to Gary Trent Jr. on the take. Over to Malachi. He's got a good look and a three. Knocks it down. Flynn with 24. So Tremont Waters checks in. Pascal steals it away. Numbers. Here's DJ Wilson. And a timeout taken. It's a 2-point game. Year undrafted out of Fresno State. Remember when he saw the big deal with Miami? Here's Svi Mihailuk. And the foul! Fiji going to work.
Shooter on a shooter. That was in Curry's face.
Pascal backing down on Niang. Sends it to Mihailuk. Sees an opening. Pascal now back outside. Svi, you were just waiting for this.
Come on, Matt.
Paul Reed hands it back to Curry, and they'll kick it. Niang with a three, and Philly regains the lead by 2. Trent Jr. Boucher. The threes continue to rain in.
Oh, from the corner, another one.
It's not a catch and shoot, it's a touch and shoot, right? You touch it, shoot it. That three, he was feeling it. He was 3 of 4 prior to that. Trent Jr. Boucher, Flynn, and Watanabe, and the other way, Niang drills it. A dozen threes made by Philly, and they see if the Raptors can get a stop here. Harris, Niang, and back-to-back threes and a timeout. The Raptors facing their largest deficit of the night. Trent Jr. now, it's in the paint, and Pascal puts it back up and through. Remember, he got a piece of the arm as well. Here's Mihailuk over to Pascal. Siakam now makes a move. There it is. Right to the bucket. See, the runner. No. Good job by DJ Wilson. Just taps it. Here's Gary Trent Jr. I have to win it. No! And Boucher on the scene. Here. The phrase, never underestimate the heart of a champion. Houston Rockets. Boucher saves it to Embiid. Embiid comes away with it. He's got 31 now. 4:07 to go. Embiid makes a move underneath Thibault, right? Draws so much attention. And he's got 4 assists now. Gary Trent Jr. up top. Boucher, a little bit of time. Let it fly! Chris, let it fly! Back up top, an energized Raptor team defensively this trip with the clock down to 5. Embiid there. Embiid trying to make a move over Boucher. 33 to go. 4-point game. What an effort tonight by Toronto. Gary Trent Jr. The runner. We got a 2-point game with 2:22 to go.
Sticking with the play all the way to the end. A lot of hustle on the defensive end for Toronto.
Raptors down by 2. Gary Trent Jr. for the lead. The three. Got it from Westwood Hills. Now up top. Here's Gary Trent Jr. Back over to Pascal. Over Embiid. Oh, what a move. Pascal.
Right to you where you wouldn't think his advantage would be, and he did it.
Using that quick step. Embiid. And the follow good. 110. 19 rebounds for Chris Boucher. We got time on the clock now. Boucher with Wilson. Under 10 of the shot clock. Here's Gary Trent. All right. Harris with it. 2-point game. Harris, 10 of 11 from the line. And 3 to tie. Gary Trent Jr. And knocked out of bounds. 6.2 to go. But it's not at the same level, right?
Absolutely not. And Chris has been brilliant, but I've got to go back to the way Pascal played in that first quarter. And it almost created a sense of calmness for the team. Okay, let's do this. We're here.
Mihailuk.